Okay, we have Docker installed, and in this video we will download a Docker container with a Flask application as the most simple example. So now let's Google for Docker Hub. Let's get in. And in the search field, let's input something like Flask demo. And we can see a list of Flask applications, Flask containers. And let's look at this one, Paroko Flask Demo app. Click on it. And at the right side, in the right sidebar, just copy this link to the clipboard. And let's paste it into the terminal. Enter. So many companies, by the way, have their own Docker repositories that they support and constantly update. And it's very convenient. What is the main reason to use Docker? It's very simple. I am a Python developer and I use Linux. And you are my customer and you use Windows. Okay, how can I deliver you the project I developed? And what we have to do if your system lacks some needed libraries for the project. But I can give you just a Docker container with the project and you will run it on your machine with one command. And everything should work the same way like in my own machine. Sometimes here at the full description section there is a link to the documentation or there is a command that we have to run to start the Docker container. But in this case, there is no command provided, neither a link to a documentation. But it is not necessary. I assure you that you know already what is needed to run the downloaded Docker container. So let's look at all downloaded Docker images. Docker images command. And we can see that I have two images, Hello World from the previous videos and this Flask Demo app. Let's try to run the container Flask Demo app in the way we used earlier in the previous video with the Hello World command. Docker run, and then I'm starting to type the name of the repository. And then I'm pressing Tab key and it is after completed, and hit enter. And we can see that this Flask app uses default port number 5000. Let's open it in the browser. I will use the link to the localhost 5000 port number and we can see that the server is not running. Actually, the server is running, but it's running inside the Docker container. We have to forward the port inside the Docker container to the port on the host machine, on your main local machine. And we have to match the ports. So Ctrl+C to stop the Docker container. And let's modify our command. Docker run, then -p, that means port. And then I'm specifying the ports numbers. 5000 colon, and the first port number before the colon is the port on your host machine, on your local machine, and the second port number is the port number inside the Docker container. And let's specify the name of the container. Let's try it now. And we can see the Hello World message. Now let's run the Docker container on 8000 port number like Django does. The Flask server was run on 5000 port number inside the Docker, but on my local machine I use 8000 port number. 5000 port number doesn't work. Okay, in the next video we'll download the Jupyter Notebook Docker container and we'll try to get inside. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.